Hi. Here we are. Here we are. Wow. We made it. Thank God. Thank God. Thank God. We made it for a reason. We might not know what that reason is. But at this point, that doesn't even matter because we made it. Recently, I found out some very heartbreaking news about a family member, a very close cousin of mine when we were growing up. He was a good bit older than me. Actually, he was my Paran, and Paran is what do people say? Godfather. He was my godfather. And he is a kind, loving person, a good person, a good-hearted person. Unfortunately, this world that we live in life wasn't kind to him. A lot of people in my family have struggled with addiction to drugs and alcohol. I call it addiction. Many people in my family would not call it addiction. But that's what it is. That's what it was. And I recently found out that he had a horrible health situation that has left him debilitated and unable to care for himself. And he's pretty young. He's in his 50s. I wouldn't consider that old. I think as a society, we underestimate the grip that addiction can take on our spirits and our souls and our will to live and to dream, and how much it can just eat away at our quality of life to the point where we don't feel as if we deserve quality of life because of our addictions, and our society treats people in that way. We put shitty ass people up on a pedestal. People who are self-serving, people who are greedy. These people tend to thrive outwardly in the 3D world. Meanwhile, you have people who are good, kind-hearted individuals that won't have anything, and they'll give you, not because they expect something in return, but because that's just who they are. And he was that type of person. And I found out that he was getting put out of his rehabilitation center. And essentially, he's homeless, but unable to care for himself. Like physically care for himself. And it made me realize that my addictions, my struggles, was definitely a generational thing. It was a family thing. A lot of the people in my family who are actually beautiful, kind-hearted, generous, loving people don't have much to give in the 3D world. So they struggle. And then there's other people in my family who are experiencing financial abundance and security, and they're shitty ass people. And I was praying for my cousin because that's really all I'm in the position to do for him at this point in my life. All I can do is offer prayer. And understanding that there's people in my family that can offer more, and they don't. It makes me question, why are those people given so much when they're not willing to give to those who could need and benefit from it the most? Why do those people have access that they hoard? And it makes me realize that the whole concept of you do good, you receive good, is a bunch of bullshit. Sometimes you do good and you don't get good. Not because of God, but because of man. Because there are people in this world who operate in shitty, dark energy. And they could care less about the next human being. And I've really been coming to terms with that as a collective, my family that I was born into ain't shit. A lot of those people have been trying to break my spirit since before I was born. But God gave me the will and the grace to not allow that to be so. Because every day I conquer my addictions and I actively work hard to change habits that have been generational in my family. I acknowledge it, I name it, I call it what it is, and I face it head on every day. And knowing that my cousin has suffered in this way and is suffering in this way lets me know that I have to keep fighting and pushing harder than ever and pray harder than ever and move forward harder than ever, because it's not just for me. It's for him. It's for the cousins and family members that I have behind me. It's for his mother, his aunt, who died right in front of me from heart failure in her 50s. It's for all the people in my family and lineage who succumb and suffered to addiction and trauma. I am pushing for them, not just for myself. And if you're watching this video, then you're doing the same, and I want you to know that you are not alone. You have people out in this world who understand, who are in that fight with you energetically. I not only pray for him, I pray for my other family members, blood and not. I pray for all my relations across all generations, near and far. I pray for us all. Do not allow this world and the darkness that is in some people's heart to hold you and to be a stronghold in your life. You are here for a reason. It's about you and it's greater than you. And don't allow that to pressure you. Allow that to motivate you, to encourage you, to keep the good fight, to love yourself and others ferociously, and to pray with fervor. I'll be seeing y'all real soon. I haven't been making as many videos because I've been creating art and praying and working to really sustain my mental health and my inner peace. I will be here with you. I am always here with you in spirit. I'm so grateful for all of you who like, who comment, who have subscribed. I am grateful that we have come into fellowship with one another through these videos. God is working. God is moving. Take care.